Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you some questions and some Q&A answers. So yeah, first off I have all these little questions that people ask through posting. So I'm going to start off with those, and then I'll do the ones that were commented on the actual post that I did. So this one's from Woodcell1. And they asked, does anything affect or inspire the name, style, or color of your bracelets? Well, the names I sometimes ask my parents about. The style, I have like my own distinct style, if you haven't noticed, and most loomers do. I mean, they use certain techniques that they've either come up with or from other people, and they combine them into something that's uniquely them. And the color of my bracelets, I really like blues and greens and browns and earthy colors. So that's mainly the color combos that I use. And, excuse me, yeah, basically, that's all I have to say about that. And I usually do use the same color combos over and over again, because that's the way I am. Anyways, next question. Have you ever considered / been tempted to give up looming? Please don't. This is from springloomer.spam. Yeah, I have. I think everyone has at one point. Because I've had like moments where my brain's just like, I can't think of anything. It's like looming block, like writer's block, but with looming. And I've been like, should I even just stop altogether? But no. I get through it, and I come up with ideas again, and I'm fine. And I think I will stick with it now that I know I can come out of that state. I always have designs that I can, fall back on, since I have a bunch on Instagram that I haven't made videos for yet. Also from springloomer.spam, what's your favorite neon color? Neon blue. Next question. Has the base plate ever fallen off your loom while you've been looming and messed your bracelet up by the same person? Same question. I mean, same person that asked this question as the question earlier. Yes, it stinks. Instagram or YouTube, and which one have you done the longest? I've done YouTube the longest, and I really like them both for different reasons, but I'd say Instagram since it's easy to post stuff and it's fun to edit things and all that. Next from crafting_sisters, after you show your face, would you have a meet and greet? Well, I kind of want to maybe like do classes at some sort of craft store if they allow that near where I live, and then be like, Claire's Wares is coming to teach this. Come to the class to see what she looks like, and everyone would be like, whoa! I'm thinking of maybe doing that, if I can. Number 2, would you ever have a co-owner? Nah, I think I'm good. Number 3, what is your most embarrassing pool moment? Well, everyone agrees it's really annoying when your swimsuit straps get too loose. Nothing really hugely embarrassing has happened to me. It's never fallen off or anything, but it's just gotten looser and I've just had to tighten it every once in a while. Number 3, what is your most embarrassing... I already answered that. Do you have any pets, and what are they? I have no pets, but I used to have a bunch of fish, and then my mom was like, it's so sad when they die. No more pets. And I'm like, darn. I kind of want like a hamster, a gerbil, or guinea pig. Kitty! Sorry, there's a kitty outside of my window. Aww, there it is chilling under my brother's car. Kitty! I always have to yell kitty whenever I see a cat. Okay, next question by Looming with Rynette, R-Y-N-E-T-T-E. If you had an unlimited supply of bands, what bands would it be? I don't know. That's a really tough question. I really just like the basic, simple, mixed, solid bands. Those are simple, and they're good colors, so I could just live with those if I had to. And also black and white are colors that I use the most as well. From Frost-Loom, this question, would you rather never loom again for the rest of your life, or you lose all your followers? By all of your followers, I meant all of okay. Whatever they meant by that. I would guess I would... Oh, this is hard. I don't want to have to, choose this one. Never loom again for the rest of my life or lose all my followers. I don't know. I guess I'd lose all my followers. I mean, that's a rough one. I mean, it's so hard to decide because I love all you guys. I don't know what they mean by lose. I think they just mean that like some glitch or something makes me like lose all of the count of followers. That would maybe like make me feel, I don't know, it'd tell me who's still active on my account and who still cares, because I know a lot of people aren't really active. Like a lot of my subscribers on YouTube I don't think are really anymore. So yeah, I guess it would truthfully say how many people watch my stuff. So I guess I would rather have that happen. Okay, I'm gonna now go to the comments on my post. I'm gonna skip all those other ones. I don't recall any that really stood out too much to me. And they're probably in here too. Okie doke. There are a lot of questions, so if I skip yours, don't be sad or alarmed or think I hate you or anything. I'm gonna try and make it fair, and like if people commented a bunch of questions, I'm just gonna like try not to do too many of theirs. Okay, by Talented Maddie, talented_MADY. How do you figure out awesome names for your creations? I ask my parents, or I just take some name from my random database of long weird words that's in my head. I don't even know. Okay, Elena.Mose. When did you start looming? In October 6th of 2013, because it's been a year. That's when my grandma got me one for my birthday. Okay. I'm just scrolling through this. Megan1, Megan__1__. What is the worst experience you have ever had, and the best? The worst is probably just like any form of embarrassment I've ever gone through. I don't generally get embarrassed, but when I do, it's really hard for me, because like I'm that outgoing kid that like does all this crazy stuff that never feels any embarrassment for it ever. So when I do get embarrassed, it is horrifying and horrid and horrible. The best experience, I don't know, I like all those summers that I spend with like my bajillion cousins with my grandpa, because he had like 9 kids, and that's why I have so many cousins on my dad's side. Okay. Elena.Mose asked another good question. Have you ever met Chun before? No, but I want to. All these like toy and craft fairs that they keep having, I never hear about in time, so I can't go to them because, you know, I have school, or, you know, I just hear about him too late. And he hasn't autographed anything for me either. And I'm just like, but I want something. Well, at least I'm glad that he considered me, you know, to be a Loom star. That shows that he cares. Also from Elena.Mose, do people at school know you have a YouTube account? I'm not sure about the younger kids, like, in my school, because they're younger kids in, like, you know, kindergarten and stuff. I mean, I had a little buddy last year, and I'm pretty sure I told her about my account. But, people in my class generally do. My math teacher knows, because, yeah, my math teacher knows. And all my friends do, basically. Although when people find out, they're like, wait, what? Which is really weird, because they would never expect me to. And generally, I don't tell anyone unless they ask. So I'm not like that kid going around like, hey, I have a YouTube channel, I'm super famous, guess how many subscribers I have? I'm not that kid. I'm not that kid. But yeah, there was this one kid at my school who had like a few hundred like subscribers on YouTube, and he was really proud of it. And then I came up, he was like, do you have a YouTube account? And I was like, yeah, how many subscribers do you have? And he was like, oh, a few hundred. And I'm like, oh, I have like 80,000. And he was like, oh. That was kind of funny. I feel bad for him though. Next. Yeah, like I said, I'm skipping a few of these. From Hartmills, HARTMILS. What bands do you want Rainbow Loom to make? That's a rough one. Rough and tough question. Well, I like all their sweets bands and stuff. I just wish that they'd be like rounded limited edition. I don't like the double layer bands, because like the 2 layers I don't know, I just don't like for some reason. I just like them to be all one solid color throughout the whole thing. That's just this weird thing that I have with it. So basically all the double layered bands I'd like them to make a limited edition rounded all one color equivalent to. Elena.Mose asked another good question. Have you ever lost any of your designs? Yeah, I just have designs littered all over my house. They're usually not good ones or anything, but all my designs that I like, I've never really lost. Hart Mills asked another good one. What's your favorite food? I like a lot of foods. I really like tilapia, it's a type of fish. And what else? Oh, I really like green beans for some reason. I have no clue why. And raspberries and peaches, oh my gosh, those are the best. At TCBY they had a raspberry peach smoothie, and it's at like one of the Carolinas in, like, I think North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina airport. And whenever I end up going through there, I always get one, and it's really good. Next, Elena.Mose, do you like making bracelets on a hook or on the loom better? I like a hook because I feel like I'm better at it now. I'm sorry. Could you spend a whole day without looming? Also from Elena. Yeah, I kind of do because, you know, I have a busy life. I really just loom whenever I feel like I have an idea. That's how my brain works. From Cat Looms, same way, sounds the same way it's spelled. What would be one thing that you would change about the world? I don't know. I mean, the world can't be perfect. I know it can't because, you know, that's just the way it is. There are always going to be imperfect people, and you can't kill them. I mean, that's kind of, you know, defeating the whole purpose. Because if you kill someone to make the world nicer, then that just doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. I mean, I would decrease the level of badness a little bit, while still leaving. I don't know, this is a hard question. Next from Cat Looms, if you could have any superpower, what it would be? It would be shape-shifting. That way I could shape-shift into all sorts of animals that don't really exist. That way I could have every power. I could fly, I could breathe fire, I could shape-shift into a dragon. That would be amazing. From Elena Mose as well, favorite celebrity. Weird Al Yankovic. He writes some really funny parodies. He's basically my favorite songwriter too. I mean, he uses the same beats and melodies and everything, but he changes the lyrics and they're hilarious. And he's coming to my town soonish for a concert, and I'm really excited because I get to go. And it'll be like the first concert that I actually go to because, you know, I like the artist. Because I went to a One Direction concert with my cousins because it was my first concert and it was with my cousins. And that was fun, but, you know, not. I mean, the band, I just don't like One Direction that much. Don't hate me. La la la. La 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 la. Okay, what next? Hart Mills asked, what's your favorite show? I really like Gravity Falls and Phineas and Ferb, even though I'm kind of old for Phineas and Ferb. It's just such a clever show, and there are all those pop culture references, and the whole family can watch it and not die of boredom. What's your favorite book from Loom Pastel? Same way it's spelled. Sounds like it's spelled. I like a lot of books. I can't ever decide on a favorite book. I'll list some of my favorites. There's this one called Michael Vey, Prisoner of Cell 25 that I just read. It was amazing. Next, I really like A Wrinkle in Time by, Can't believe I can't remember the author right now. I've read that book 5 times though, or more. 5 times or more. Some people say they hate it, and I do admit the beginning is a little slow, which the beginning is like 50 pages at least too, so I can understand that. But once you get past those like 50 pages, it's like, whoa, they go on this fabulous adventure, and it's so fun. Another one I like is The Lions of Little Rock. I don't remember the author right now yet, but it's about these girls in the 50s, and it's about, you know, racism and, you know, working through racism and, you know, starting integration, and yeah, it's really interesting, and it's probably pretty darn accurate too. I can get that. And it's really action-packed, kind of. And it seems like some sweet little story at first, but then it's like, boom, action! So, that was really good. And there are a few others, but I can't remember them right now. Why did you start a YouTube channel? From Jessica's Crafts. Jessica's _ crafts. Always have to include the underscore. Just because I was bored one day, I had a dragon design, and I was like, let me get out my pillows, a glass, some wooden blocks and a camera and record something, and then I posted it, and ding, I have a channel now. And after that, I had like recorded one more figure, I think my Phoenix, and that was a while after I made the dragon. And then after that I was like, I'm gonna get into bracelets. I feel like I'll do better with that. Anyways, up next, by Talia, T-T-A-L-I-Y-A-H-H. If you had one wish, what could it be? I don't really wish for anything. If I could have a unlimited supply of basically all the foods I like and not get fat from it, I would do that. I think everyone has that wish, to not get fat from eating what they like. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip through these next ones kind of fast. So, yeah, because I don't want this video running on for like an hour. La la la. Favorite loom YouTuber from HT Looms. I don't have, I mean, I have some that I really like Cra-Z-Loom, because he does a lot of different designs from everyone, and same with Expert Looms. And Yarn Journey I really like too, because she does all these cute flowers and everything that I really like, that I could never come up with. And yeah. Okay, from from Lizzie Looms. What was your first crafting hobby and how old were you when you began it? I guess that would be perler beads, and I was like 5 or 6 when I started that. That was a while ago. I'm not sure I really call it crafting as much, but I remember my parents were like, you gotta read some books and then you can get the perler beads and, you know, do whatever you want with them. And I was like, yay, I'll read the books. It's probably also when I got into reading too. But yeah, I really like reading, by the way. Also from Lizzie Looms, did you get your crafting and creative talent from parent or grandparent? Thank you. And my parents don't really like craft or anything a lot. I mean, my mom's really creative and does these little creative things, but she doesn't really like knit or crochet or have like a hobby or anything like that. But my grandma on my mom's side would like knot all these really cool macrame things, and yeah, that's probably where I got it from, because I really like friendship bracelets and macrameing as well. Okay. From Pony Chick 356. What is the hardest rainbow loom bracelet that you've done? I would say the little flowers from Yarn Journey, the little rose and bloom charms, because I couldn't understand how to pull out the petals in the first video she made. I'm not saying she's a bad teacher or anything, I just couldn't understand it. And so yeah, I was really frustrated with that, but then she made another video of them on the loom, and I was like, maybe I can understand it if I watch this video, and I did, and I really love those charms, and they're pretty easy now, and I've mastered them. Also from Lizzie Looms, have you ever had to wear braces on your teeth? Yes, 3rd grade, oh my gosh, it was horrible. I had braces and glasses, and I looked like a total nerd, and I still am, but you know, I don't have braces anymore, so yay. I'm not saying people with braces are nerdy, it's just a rite of passage that a lot of teenagers have to go through, I guess. But yeah, from Lizzie Looms, what is your favorite subject in school? What is your least favorite? I'm not trying to play favorites here with the people I'm responding to. This is just based on like questions they asked, and some people might have beat other people to asking questions first. Anyways, math I kind of like. It's like a love-hate relationship with me. I kind of want to be a math teacher because I know what it's like when you're like doing algebra or something and you really just can't get some sort of concept, whatever it is, and you're so frustrated and you just need help, and yeah, I want to be able to help kids get through that. So yeah, I feel like I have a pretty decent understanding of math too. It's nothing really major that I've run into, I've had problems with. And yeah, I get A's in math as well, and I'm in the advanced class. Not trying to brag, I'm just saying. But yeah. Okay. Alyssa Looms. ALYSSALOOMZ. Which country are you from? America. Yeah. Not trying to skip through stuff. Oh, from Lauren_ombre, LARUNE_. LAUREN_OMBRE. What is your favorite emoji and why? I really like the head rubbing emoji where it's like either the guy or a girl, depending on your device. I have a Samsung, so it's a guy. Where they're getting a head rub. It's just so random, and it's like, why? Why is there an emoji for that? It makes no sense. So I just like, I like that one because it's so random and hilarious. From Leah Sharp, LEAH_SHARP67. What are your lifetime goals for the future? To be a math teacher, because, you know, I can, and I want to help people in that way. I'm not going to pronounce her name, I'm just going to spell it. PRINPEYT_B_LOOMING. What is the most inspirational thing that anyone has ever said to you? Tutorials by A, back when she was a little less famous than she is now, she would respond to a few comments, and it was still very little comments that she would respond to. I mean, I understand that. I'm not saying it's bad that she didn't reply that much. But anyways, I was like, I really like your designs, and she responded and she was like, thank you, I really like yours too, and I just about died of happiness. I was just like, oh my gosh. She had replied to my comment and then like complimented my own stuff, and I was just like freaking out. I was so happy. From Draw with Cheryl, teehee. Draw_with_CHERYL_TEEHEE. How long does it take you to make a bracelet? When it comes to inventing stuff, it just depends on whenever it pops into my head. And then the complexity of the bracelet really varies a lot. So some take a long time to make, like actually, you know, physically make, but others don't take that long. How many looms do you have? From Rainbow Loom GYRL. I have two. And I have two mini looms. I have a green one. Well, two finger looms actually, that's what they're called. I have a green one and a clear one because the clear one's kind of valuable, I'm assuming, since, you know, they don't technically sell clear ones. And the green one's the one that I take with me, you know, on trips and stuff. And monster tail, I have one monster tail. I have a few mini looms that come with the rainbow loom. I have a plastic hook, and I have a metal hook, and yeah. From Taylor, TAYLER_Oakley, OAKLEY. How many siblings do you have, and are you the youngest sibling? Yes, I am the youngest sibling. All I have is an older brother. He's pretty old. He's like 7 years older than me. Pretty darn old. 6 or 7, kind of. From SPENCEWEBKINZWOLF. What was the first bracelet you made? What's your favorite color combo? First bracelet I made was a single bracelet on the loom, because I was like, you know, if I can't make this, then, you know, I'm done. And I was able to make it really easily. Second bracelet I made was the dragon scale by I'm so sorry, my brain's not working today. Anyways, I can't remember her name right now. Her Instagram is Willow Create, but anyways. And then after that, I tried making the Starburst, although it was really hard because the dragon scale is like made with a different, you know, it was on the side of the loom, so it's a lot different than things that are on the loom. And I had a lot of trouble with that, but hey, I got it. And I just now realized that the Dragon Burst bracelet is a combination of like the first 3 bracelets I made. It has singles on the side, a dragon scale on one side, and a starburst on the other. Thought that was funny. I didn't even realize that when I made it, that was a combination of my first 3. Oh gosh, I have so many questions. Okay, I'm just gonna try to skim through these real fast. Would you rather be unable to see your family or have one of your friends leave the continent forever? From Mythic_Loomer. I would rather have one of my friends leave the continent because I have a lot of friends, and when my friends move away or go to a different school, I don't usually end up talking to them as much anyways. So yeah. And I have really, really, really bad homesickness when I go to camp. So if my parents were to like leave me forever, I would just like die of depression. It would be horrible. Would you rather eat marshmallows with hot dogs or vanilla milkshakes with fries? From nic.baby. I would rather have fries with a milkshake, because I've done that before. It's amazing. And the other night I tried to do it, but the french fry was so hot it dissolved the milkshake, so it wasn't a milkshake. It was just like it was covered with milkshake sauce. And I was like, no! It was so sad. Sorry. From Rainbow Looming Loomer, how has looming changed your life? Well, basically I have a YouTube channel I have to keep up with, so my weekends I spend a little bit of my time making tutorials and videos for that. And some people know that I have a channel, and it's just like, okay, they know that. I mean, they don't really treat me any differently for it. They're just like, wow, you know, sometimes. And I don't like it when people treat me like I'm some sort of goddess or anything. I'm a human. I'm a human just like you. In fact, I'm probably dumber than you. So please, stop treating me with more respect and love than, you know, other people. I mean, I'm just a human too, okay? And yeah, I'm on the internet more. I got my own computer, like that's brand spanking new. And not the other computer I used, which was like at least 6 years old and took 15 minutes to load the page that I wanted on the internet. That was horrifying. I counted. It was 15 minutes. I'm not even kidding or exaggerating at all. And other than that, I do get money off YouTube, and I guess that's changed my life. I'm saving up for college. Maybe I'll have a bit more money for college, which is good. And yeah, I mean, I feel like my brain's also gotten stronger with all the looming that I do. I feel like it is like an educational thing, so that's definitely helped. And it probably relates to math too, so I'm probably doing better in math. Sorry about that, from IMARL_bunny_honey. How do you make very creative designs? Thank you. They just popped in my head like I said earlier. Also, what is your favorite craft besides Rainbow Loom and polymer clay? Friendship bracelets and macrame, stuff like that. That's also my favorite. Because I started that up back in like, yeah, a few years ago. So I have like gotten better at it. So yeah. From Elena_Mose as well. She asked a lot of questions, by the way. What would your perfect day be like? I would go around. I would no longer be allergic to cats. I would pet all the cats, hug all the dogs, and all the animals that I love. I would hang out with everyone. Everyone would treat me well, and I would save the world somehow. Basically, happiness and rainbows and sunshine. Wow. Do you watch other tutorials for inspiration? Also from Elena. Yes, I do. That's where I get a lot of my inspiration. From Jasmine FXYE. How long have you been wearing glasses? Since 1st grade. That's a while ago. And I don't want to change because I'm so used to them. I can never deal with contacts because putting something in my eye, I have a problem with for some reason. It just doesn't like me at all. But yeah. I think I should probably end right about there. If I skipped your question, I'm sorry. There's just so many questions here, and I feel like I have to give this whole in-depth spiel for each of them, so I obviously can't answer all of them. So anyways, thank you for submitting your questions. I might do this again, maybe, in the future. Don't get your hopes up too much, but anyways, bye. I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit more about me and my life.